Hey guys, welcome to the first installment of Cooking with Reg-Reg. So we decided like, I don't know, an hour ago to do this channel because I like to cook, and lately I haven't been able to cook because our house is on the market, and we're really constricted as to what we can do. We can't make messes and all of that good stuff. So I wanted to do something with vegetables. So we're going to do their zucchini boats with tacos, so it's going to be turkey. And we'll put in some black beans and some corn.
You gotta show them.
And then, corn, and then black beans, and then some other things. And it's really quick to make. Actually, you just brown the meat and season and put the vegetables, and then while that kind of just sits and rests, you prepare the zucchinis and put it in the oven and bake it. So very easy. I went to the store at 5 o'clock, got out at 5:25, and now we're home and we're gonna start cooking. So it is 6:05. So let's see how long this takes us. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I want to chop my onion and my garlic. Chop one end off, and then another end, and then I just make a little.
What'd you call it?
A little. So I use paper plates. I buy cheap paper plates anyway, and I use them as my little trash bins when I'm cooking, so that I don't have to keep running back and forth. It keeps it all nice and neat. I'm gonna rinse this off. So then what I do with this onion is I chop it. And the reason why I have a lot of onion and a lot of turkey, I don't know how much turkey will fill these little zucchinis. So if I have extra turkey left over for another night of tacos or zucchini, then that's perfect. So I just do a super rough chop on those onions, and then I'm gonna put them in this little, I have lots of different choppers. This one is kind of like a super quick and easy.
It's like your go-to?
One of my go-tos. It's like running a lawnmower. The thing I don't like about this is that it is not dishwasher safe, the top. So you have to hand wash it. But it is a pretty good chopper. So we had a really long day. We've been up since what time?
5.
5. We've been cleaning. Basically did a deep clean on the house. We did laundry too in that process. And ran some errands. Took Dom to a skate park. Trevor got a haircut. We had an open house. Oh, and then we drove across town to pick up our dog from doggy daycare. Remind me if I don't remember when I get to the end of this, if I have a lot of leftover onion, that I want to try to freeze some. because I saw in the store that you can buy bags of frozen chopped onion. And I thought, well, that's just kind of, I can do that.
What you got there, Reg-Reg?
Oh, this is garlic. So I just kind of roughly try to rub as much of the skin off as I can and peel it where it's easy. This guy can stay here.
You want to teach us how to peel a garlic?
I'm going to do it here. This already made a mess. There's lots of different ways. You need me to move?
I'm trying to get it.
So I just chop the top off, and then I'm going to peel and so I have a little clean one. And I think for this I'll probably do just the four cloves. What do you want me to cook for you tomorrow, Trevor? Because I'm gonna cook tomorrow.
I want pasta, like legit pasta, homemade pasta.
I don't know how to make homemade pasta. Like the noodles, like the pasta?
No, pasta sauce, homemade pasta sauce.
Like from tomatoes, from scratch?
Like from scratch.
Okay.
Legit, you gotta look up. Legit pasta sauce.
Legit pasta sauce, okay. You can do that. So I had bought this garlic chopper thing.
Would you call it a mincer?
Maybe. I don't remember the right word for it. I like it, but I can see where it's got like cracks in the acrylic. So I don't know how long it'll last, but it's got these little teeth on either side of this cup. And you press it and you just twist it.
Are you gonna link it in the description below?
Yeah, I can do that. So I like this because it leaves the garlic kind of chunky. And then I'll get this out. Okay. So that will save, and this is trash. See how easy this is? I have this big saucepan, I guess, that I like to use. I like it because it's wide and it's deep.
What are you spraying there?
Just some ham. Okay, so I have 3 pounds of ground turkey. I like to set out a little plate.
For what?
To rest as a spoon rest. I have spoon rest, but I like this for this purpose. So I'm gonna break up the meat.
What is that?
This is a taco seasoning.
So you did 6 zucchinis?
Yeah.
So it'll make 12 boats?
Yeah. I might decide that 4 is enough. I don't know, but the last time I made this,
It was a hit?
Everybody ate but they were small zucchinis. These are bigger.
You should do them all.
Okay, so I'm trying to remember. Cut the ends off. Or maybe I shouldn't have cut the ends off. I have to make it into a boat. So maybe I shouldn't cut the ends off, huh? And then you cut it in half. So we're gonna scoop out the insides. And it just takes a little bit of kind of like pressure. These are so much bigger than the last time I did it. I don't know, maybe this would be easier with a, what are those things, melon baller? I don't really have one. I don't really feel the need to have one. So you can see the color went from like white, now it's starting to darken, and the texture went from that mushy to like bouncy. So it's starting to cook. So this is usually the point where I add the onions and the garlic. I'm just going to stir it in. I'm going to add some more of the taco seasoning. And build it in layers. So when the meat gets all cooked, I'll drain out some of this liquid. Oh, got too close to the bottom. Okay, so the recipe did ask for a half cup of tomato sauce for 3 pounds or 1 pound of meat, but I'm gonna make a substitution here and just go with maybe like half a can of this, and I'm gonna keep the liquid. So I tend to cook by following a recipe once or twice, the way it's written, and then just based on how my family likes to eat it, I'll make modifications. And it's easier to do a recipe this way than to keep looking at something. So I'm gonna go ahead and add the rest of that. And then I'm going to add Some more of this. So I think all in all of this stuff, of what I've put in, is probably the equivalent of 2 packets of the envelopes that you buy. Do you guys want it to be saucy? Or do you want it to be like this? You want to have a little tomato sauce base? You like it like this? That's what I was thinking. Okay, so I just took a little whiff and I think it needs some more of this. So I've decided to add a little bit of this hot sauce just to give it that kind of more wet texture, but not saucy. You love my technical terms? Mm-hmm. Oh, that smells almost right. Okay, so I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit. I'm going to turn the heat down and just let it kind of like hang tight. So I buy this super easy taco rice that I make in the microwave. 2 1/4 cups of water. And it says to add, if you'd like, either vegetable oil or margarine, and I don't feel like that's necessary. We're ready to put the taco boats together. The nice thing about this recipe is that because Trevor cannot have dairy like cheese, it's really easy for me to make some that is cheesy for those who want it and some that has no cheese. Maybe yours needs some sauce on top. Cooked differently in this other pan. So we have some onion left over, and I think that I want to try to freeze it so that way it is ready for me the next time I need it. But since this isn't frozen yet, I'm gonna lay it kind of flattish. And then yeah, perfect. Okay.
So it'll take you right at 1 hour and 20 minutes.
I also had in the refrigerator some guacamole, and I like to buy those minis. I think you pay a little bit more for them, but when they're small like that, they tend to last. And I didn't even make pico, I just bought it. So there's that. Okay, so an hour and 20 minutes plus 20 minutes in the store.
Still under 2 hours.
Still under 2 hours, it's still daylight. It's a Saturday. We've been working all day, running all day, and we saved ourselves from a fast food or a dine out or a takeout meal. So we've added tortillas. Instead of freezing all of this right away, we decided that Trevor and Dominic, because they're growing boys, might want to have like tacos if like the full veggie thing isn't filling them up. So they have some tortillas that they can make tacos. So they have sour cream, guacamole, pico, cheese, some olives, some limes, and then our lovely zucchini boats. Yay, thanks for joining my first installment. I'm tired, it's been a long day, but I made dinner.
Say bye.
Bye. A lot of people don't really know what they need to do with this kind of burnt on mess with the stainless steel. Your pan's not ruined, so the easiest thing to do is I put some more water in, or water, and for a mess like this, I'll fill it up where it kind of covers the darker areas. So I'm going to turn this on high. So the idea is to get it to boil. So the last thing I do, all the dishes are done, and Trevor was just running off like we are totally finished, but we're not. I need to come back over here and clean the stove really fast.